know that the global flooring market size was valued at a whopping $388 billion in 2020 and is expected to expand at a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 6.1% from 2021 to 2028. That's a lot of floors getting makeovers. And in this vast expanse of options, two types of flooring have been capturing the attention of homeowners and businesses alike. But here's the problem. With so many of us looking for that perfect blend of durability, cost-effectiveness, and style, it's tough to make the right choice. You've got high-traffic areas crying out for a tough surface that can take a beating, while design enthusiasts are hunting for that sleek, modern look that'll make their space pop. And that's where we come in. You've been flooding our comments section with questions, and we've listened. The most burning question you've asked is, which flooring should I choose for my space, epoxy or polished concrete? So, we're rolling up our sleeves and getting down to the nitty-gritty. We'll compare these two options head-to-head on durability, cost, installation time, maintenance, and more. By the end of this video, you'll have all the info you need to make an informed decision that'll floor you. Durability. When picking out the perfect flooring, the first thing you should think about is how tough it needs to be. Floors, especially in busy places like shops and factories, have to put up with a lot every day. Luckily, both polished concrete and epoxy are up to the task. Polished concrete is super strong because it's made of concrete. After it dries and hardens, it's as tough as rock. It's great for areas with lots of people walking around all the time because it doesn't get damaged easily. Epoxy flooring is also strong, but in a different way. It's like a superhero cape for your floor, protecting it from all sorts of bumps and knocks. But watch out for really sharp or heavy things because they can still cause harm. Cost. If you're looking for flooring that's easy on the wallet, polished concrete and epoxy are both great picks. Concrete is easy to find at construction stores, and you won't have to empty your pockets for the grinding and sealing that polished concrete needs. On average, laying down polished concrete will set you back about $50 per square meter. If you want a fancier finish, the price might go up a bit, but it's still usually cheaper than going for hardwood or stone. Epoxy is also budget-friendly. It's just a matter of putting a layer of epoxy resin over your current floor, so it's less expensive than getting a whole new floor put in. You're looking at about $30, $35 per square meter for a basic job. If you're dreaming of a shiny, decorative finish with a diamond grind, the cost could bump up to $80, $100 per square meter. Installation time. When it comes to getting your floor done quickly, epoxy is the speedier choice. It takes about 2 to 3 days for professionals to apply the epoxy, which includes getting the floor ready, putting down the primer and epoxy layers, and topping it off with a protective coat. You'll need to wait just one more day before you can walk on it. For a garage floor, you'll need to give it a week before driving on it, as that's how long it takes for the epoxy to fully harden. Polished concrete takes a bit longer, about 3 to 6 days from start to finish. The first half of that time is for pouring and setting the concrete. Then the rest is for polishing and sealing. Keep in mind that concrete starts to get hard right away, but it's not fully cured for about 28 days. Cleaning and maintenance. Keeping a polished concrete floor looking good is a breeze. Just grab a microfiber pad and give it a dust mop every day to keep the dirt away and maintain that shine. For a deeper clean, you can use plain water and a mop. If you're using a floor scrubber, make sure it has a soft pad. We've got a simple guide on how to keep your polished concrete floor clean, so check that out for more tips. Epoxy floors are also easy to take care of. They're good at keeping dirt and grit from scratching up the surface. Sweep up loose dirt with a soft broom or a dust mop. If your epoxy floor is in a busy place, you can even give it a pressure wash and squeegee it dry, as long as the edges are well protected. For both types of floors, stay away from harsh cleaners like acids or anything abrasive. They could do more harm than good. Mold and moisture resistance. Polished concrete floors are champs at keeping mold and moisture at bay, much better than their unpolished counterparts. When they're finished and sealed properly, they stop moisture dead in its tracks, preventing it from seeping through. This means spills on the surface don't stand a chance, reducing the risk of mold or mildew popping up. Epoxy is also good at keeping spills from getting through the surface, but it has a bit of a weakness when it comes to moisture. In damp places, like basements, epoxy might not stick as well, and since it doesn't let moisture through once it's set, any water trapped underneath can cause trouble, like peeling paint or even mold. Chemical resistance. When it comes to fighting off chemicals, epoxy floors take the crown. They're designed to handle everything from coffee spills to harsh chemicals found in industrial settings. Epoxy can stand up to a wide range of substances without batting an eye. Polished concrete, on the other hand, isn't quite as tough against chemicals. Strong acids and harsh substances can wear it down, so you might need to add a special coating to keep it safe. Slip resistance. Despite its shiny look, polished concrete is surprisingly slip-resistant, thanks to its slightly porous surface that offers good grip. It's safer underfoot compared to other smooth surfaces like marble. Epoxy floors, being non-porous, can get slippery when wet. To avoid slip and slide accidents, you might need to mix in some non-slip additives. Reflectivity. Want to brighten up your space? Both polished concrete and epoxy can do that by reflecting light. Polished concrete can double the light reflectivity, but epoxy goes even further, boosting it by up to 300%. Environmental friendliness. Polished concrete is pretty green. It doesn't need a lot of new materials to make, and the process doesn't release harmful VOCs. Plus, it stops concrete dust from forming, which is great for keeping the air clean. Epoxy can be eco-friendly too, depending on the type you choose. Some epoxies are made with organic resins that are less harmful to the environment. But not all epoxies are created equal, so it's best to check if you're getting the eco-friendly kind. Both polished concrete and epoxy have their strengths, making them great choices for different reasons. Whether you're looking for durability, safety, or environmental benefits, there's an option that fits the bill. Uses. Laboratories favor epoxy flooring due to its excellent resistance to chemicals and hazardous substances. This makes it a top choice for environments where spills and exposure to aggressive materials are common. Polished concrete boasts a versatility that sees it being used across a variety of settings. It's a popular choice in commercial spaces like retail stores, auto showrooms, hotels, and restaurants, thanks to its sleek, high-gloss finish that adds a touch of elegance. Modern office spaces also often feature polished concrete for its stylish appearance. In the industrial realm, polished concrete has made its mark in large warehouses and warehouse outlets, proving its durability and practicality in heavy-duty environments. Originally confined to commercial spaces like shops and warehouses, polished concrete has increasingly found its way into private homes. Homeowners are drawn to its glossy look, leveraging it to elevate their home's aesthetic. Epoxy flooring is predominantly seen in commercial environments, including